Hey dear friends, welcome to Owlets. I'm Jason, for those who are new. For those who are returning, thank you so much. This is going to be a general collective. It's recorded at the end of December. It'll say for January 2022, but the readings are not time or date specific. I set the intentions beforehand for the readings to be timeless, because I'm a firm believer that we click on messages when we're meant to. And starting out the new year, you seem to definitely be getting in alignment with, well, in the wise words of Lulu from the House of Oshun, getting in alignment with your assignment. Getting in alignment with your intuition and your curiosity are coming into alignment. I chose one card before pressing record, and it's from the Archeo deck by Nick Bantak. And your card, let me just move this incense back before I burn my fingers, is the Mooncat. Excuse me. And this is a lot about freedom, either newfound freedom, embracing your independence, your freedom, seeking more independence and freedom, wanting to have the choice at any given moment to wander out into the dark as you please without explanation to anyone, without being questioned. I feel that strongly for some of you. And for others, I just definitely feel like it's coming into there's a balance between your intuition and your curiosity. It's, the old saying, curiosity killed the cat. This is more like the cat's intuition saves it from the mistakes or the pratfalls or pitfalls that its innate curiosity might bring its way if it weren't for the intuition. And there's also a strengthening of the innate, a strengthening of your innate gifts in terms of the perception that you possess. It's beautiful. We're going to get 3 cards from the Osho Zen Tarot for past, present, and future energies. Recent, past, present, and upcoming. And then to get the overscoring / conscious and the underscoring / subconscious energies, I'm going to pull from the Shamanic Healing Oracle. And then for some advice, I'm going to grab from the Animal Oracle, I believe is the name. Animal Messages Oracle. Who's it by? Susie Green. Alright, bottom of the deck. So something that has been underneath. It's kind of been an undercurrent for you lately. We've got Nine of Air, Nine of Swords. In this deck, entitled Sorrow. But right beneath it, we've got the Page of Cups. Understanding. And we're going to hook this together because I'm feeling guided to. Understanding your sorrow. Understanding what's real and what's not. Understanding the limitations, the barriers that are real and the ones that aren't. Understanding that fear of moving forward, fear of leaving the creature comforts of the nest, leaving the security of the cage, might feel scary, but those fears are leading to feelings of sorrow. For others, this is very much about depression and sorrow setting in due to feeling caged in with all the lockdowns and partial lockdowns and just everything that we've been going through in terms of division from one another. It's not surprising that these feelings and energies exist. They exist, this feeling kind of permeates many of the collectives as a underlying thread that kind of ties us together in a very web, I almost said World Wide Web. That could work too. Web type of way, where it's almost like we're all alone in this together, right? Having a shared experience, energy of your recent past. You've been sharing with others. You've been the person that others have come to for guidance, for advice, for light, for a reigniting of the spark, I heard. So you're a very creative person. In a standard deck, by the way, this is the Queen of Wands. So a very giving energy, very passionate, filled with ideas. and obviously an individual filled with ideas and creative solutions and that external happiness, kindness. There's something about you that draws others to you by appearance alone. And this isn't about how you look, right? This is about how you act and how that shows, how your kindness, how your giving nature shows itself to others, and why it is that people are drawn to you. You're always making sure others are cared for. You're always making sure that others have a little warmth, have a little sun in their life, checking in on others. You've been doing a lot of this in your past, recent past. In present energy, we've got the Five of Cups, which is about clinging to the past, which is about being stuck in that negative headspace of seeing what's no longer and missing what still exists and is still beautiful. And so many of us, we have so much to be grateful for. We have I'm going to say the same thing that I said in one of the other water signs readings, I believe. Could have been earth signs, I'm not sure, but that's to turn off the TV. Because it can be very easy to cling to the past 2 years, all the misinformation and the fear-mongering that's taken place and is still taking place today. And like I said, when I say these things, I am not giving any, truly I'm not giving any personal or political point of view. Well, personally speaking, I have no trouble admitting that I am a person who has been vaccinated. I've got a family with a lot of pre-existing conditions. So that's the choice that I've made. But I judge nobody for their choices or their decisions. And I do believe that it is important that we are able to, at all points, maintain our autonomy. But this just feels like clinging to a lot of differing opinions, clinging to a lot of opinions that have come from talking heads that are selling sensationalism and fear for personal gain, while not giving one iota of a shit for people's mental health and physical health, because mental health is tied into physical health so closely. Anxiety can wreak havoc on your immune system, on every part of your body. Not to mention when so much fear is spread. So many people have put off going to their doctors or hospitals for fear of catching something that's less dangerous than what they're actually going to the hospital for, you know. People dying of things that are preventable because they're fearing going to the hospital. Just be very careful of the media, okay? Like I said, your curiosity and your intuition are really coming into alignment. And there's an illumination within the darkness, you know, very much like a cat. Can see in the dark. But this sorrow, my sweet friends, is going to be lifted by understanding, by this illumination, if you allow it to. Shake away the fear and shake yourself to life. Leave the confines of this space of self-imprisonment. And join the ones that are beckoning you to step out of this place of sorrow and into a place of deeper connection, perception, understanding. Because in upcoming energy, we have the sun. So balance and well-rounded illumination. And I love that in this deck, the Sun card is entitled Innocence. And that the picture is that of an elderly gentleman. You can either think of him teaching the young grasshopper or the grasshopper teaching him, because we're never too old to learn. And we're never too young to teach. If people stay open and their egos stay out of the way, there are lessons to be learned from just about everybody, right, that you come into contact with. Age doesn't really play a role there. All right, let me pull a card for overarching energies. Beautiful and underscoring. I pray that I said at the beginning of this video that it's for Libra. Well, you'd be able to tell by the title anyway. Never mind. But yes, it's for you, dear Libra. My lovely leaders. And also quickly, anything you need to know about the channel is down in the description box below, along with my email where you can contact me about private readings. The overarching energy, ascension. And I'm not shocked at all because of all this balance, this coming together, this growth. leading to ascension. And we never stop ascending. Ascension, it's not a destination, at least not in this 3D reality. We're always learning. We're always growing. Emotionally, mentally, spiritually, as we're growing older physically. And underscoring energies that are in the subconscious. We've got integration, which again, this reading ties together beautifully because we have the integration of the innate intuition and curiosity of the Mooncat. The integration of the freedom and the ability to have that freedom without conditions. The integration of the life that you have now and the life that you want and need. Because there's room for all of it. I feel like there's room for both here. Let's get card of advice from the animal messages. Alright, we've got crocodile. The alchemy of energy teaches that death will always yield new life. Death will always yield new life. The death of one thing will always usher in another, right? The death of one thing, the death of this fear that's keeping you trapped, can usher in complete rebirth and the understanding of the energy that it takes to alchemize and transmute. And the understanding that any and every death yields new life. And allowing that to lift some of your sorrows. And that feels like that's to one person, but could be to more. Let's grab you a Soul Truth card so we can end this reading on your intuition. And with these Soul Truth cards, be curious about them. Let your innate intuition guide you as to what you see. Feel free to journal about it or even write what you see down in the comment section. The one at the bottom of the deck caught my eye as well, so you're getting two. And interestingly enough, their colors, the way that they seem to blend, they definitely seem like they were both meant to be yours. Now I want you to look at these cards, and whatever they make you feel, you know, there is no right or wrong answer, but try to see if the images in any way tie into the reading, especially if the reading resonated for you or someone that you know. And another way you can look at them is to picture them being portraits that you've painted, perhaps abstract portraits of yourself or your inner child. I was going to hold them up one at a time, but there definitely feels like there's a connection here between these images. And perhaps there isn't for you. Perhaps you're drawn to one image and not the other. Like I said, there's no right or wrong answers when it comes to your intuition. But let me just say, may these cards soothe you and calm you. Okay? Let these cards help you understand and break free. All right, my dears. Thank you all. I love you so much for spending your valuable time and energy with me, and for making 2021 better by sharing this space. Thank you for all your support, your kind words, your comments, your likes, your donations, your private reads. Yeah, words can't express how grateful I am. I am humbled to be of service in any way to all of you. And I love you all. You're all seen. Okay? You're all heard. You're all loved. You're all validated. Take good care of yourselves, okay? Take care of those around you, Libra, as I know you always do. And we will see each other again back here soon. Hope you had a great holiday if you celebrate. And the very happiest of 2022. Bye, friends.